Okay, this is Weather Outlook, and this is your update for Saturday, September 20th. Okay, there's a little bit of moisture we're going to get because we definitely need some moisture in Pennsylvania. It's pretty dry. But we have some moisture moving in this week, and we also have some temperatures moving in this week that are a little bit above normal. They're going to see some 80s out there, at least in southeastern Pennsylvania, Jersey, and Delaware. But this might be the last week for any chances of that stuff starting to happen, because I think we begin to cool down a little bit into October, but still normal to above normal. But I think that's it for the 80s by the end of the week. Now, moisture this afternoon, this is around 4 o'clock. There's a little bit out here in West Virginia here, but it may sneak into the extreme southern part of Pennsylvania. As you can move this thing ahead of a little bit, you can see this takes you to around 11 o'clock tonight, and you can see a few showers are trying to sneak into Pennsylvania there, or sprinkles, nothing major. But as you can see, it does pop up in different areas in central PA. This is around 1 o'clock in the morning. Here's 2 o'clock in the morning, and then, as I said, it's basically in central PA. There's like a thumb sticking up here, moisture. It can be sprinkles or you shower. There might even be a moderate shower mixed in with it. But this is around 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9. And you can see it's basically heading up towards basically the Williamsport area up that way. And to the east of it, where the heavier stuff could be at. But you can see it kind of fades away as you go into the late afternoon. This is around 4 o'clock. And you can see just a little bit down here. But like I said, moisture's hanging around. But it's just nothing major right now. But there could be some later on. Now, temperatures tomorrow afternoon. You can see here where the rain is at. Temperatures stay into the 50s or low 60s, and then elsewhere across the state, basically upper 60s to lower 70 in Delaware, Jersey, PA. And unless you get into extreme western Pennsylvania, it might sneak in at 80 right out here, right along the western border here with Ohio. And Monday morning, you can see the cold air is backed into the northeastern PA and central PA, and then heads down towards West Virginia mountains. And you can see temperatures basically in the 50s in that area. But if you head out to Jersey, Delaware, and western PA, temperatures are in the low 60s. So not that bad, really. And Monday morning, you could be playing around with a few showers out here in western Pennsylvania. May even be a thunderclap out there, but again, just an unorganized area of showers, stuff going through. This takes you to around 10 o'clock in the morning. It's basically now moving up towards the Finger Lakes. There's a few showers leaning back here into Pennsylvania by Du Bois, and then down here towards Washington, PA, down that way. And then you can see as the afternoon goes on, there's a couple sprinkles around, but nothing big. This is around 4 o'clock. Basically, any moisture is contended just with a couple sprinkles of showers by Erie. And if you look way down here in southern Delaware, there could be a shower down there too, and nothing big. But as you can see, these up here are beginning to try to expand a little bit. There's even a red one right just outside of Erie there, late in the evening. This would be around 6 o'clock Monday evening. And as we go through the day, Monday afternoon, later on, you can see these here beginning to try to expand a little bit. There's even little pop-ups here in Laurel Highlands, and then this kind of expands a little bit. This takes you to around, I would say this is around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see thunderstorms out here in western PA, and then up here up and towards the Finger Lakes up that way. Temperatures when this is happening, you can see 80s are up ahead of these storms here. That's what's feeding into them, and that's why you see some thunderstorms popping up out this way. And as we go a little bit further with this, it looks like a good line, but as we get towards around, this takes you to around 9 o'clock in the evening. You can see there's a line here, but the thunderstorms are kind of refined to certain areas here at this point in time. And then as we move just a little bit ahead in this thing, you can see they begin to fall apart. This is around midnight. They begin to fall apart as they get into eastern PA and southeastern PA, and then they just kind of phase out with the nighttime. No sun helping it blow up. Now again, and this is around 6 o'clock in the morning. Again, we have some more showers moving into western PA. This is Tuesday morning. And then you can see they really don't turn into much yet. This takes you to around 11 o'clock in the morning. They're now heading up towards Warren, Bradford up this way at this point in time. Tuesday morning lows, basically mid 50s to lower 60s across the three-state area. On Tuesday, you can see there's clouds out here, and with some of those showers, temperatures stay in the upper 60s to lower 70s. But along the I-95 corridor, down here by Lancaster, York, and all, temperatures could reach 80s, and it could be some mid 80s out here. So that's your above normal temperatures for the weekend. If we move this into Wednesday, you can see it's still some 80s down here in the southern portions, Delaware, down by Philly on Wednesday. And then we move this out to Thursday. We get to the daytime hours on Thursday. Let's see here. I'm really messing this up. Here's Thursday. Again, there's some showers moving in at this point in time. You can see on this map right here, here's some frontal system coming through. So that's affecting your temperatures, and that's why you see some 50s up here during the afternoon hours in north central PA, and some 60s, mid 60s, upper 60s down here. So pretty chilly day on Thursday. And then as we get into Friday, temperatures basically back to where they were, mid 60s to lower 70s. And then just peeking out towards Saturday, you can see here, well, too far. We move here, you can see Saturday afternoon, temperatures 60s to 70s during the afternoon on Saturday. All right, the big football game is also next Saturday, so I'm going to give you a forecast on that thing probably on Monday. All right, everybody, take care and be safe.